guys! Today, we're diving into some of the most unsettling songs that people claim are cursed. From haunted lyrics to creepy legends about singers who died on stage, these TikToks will make you think twice before pressing play on your playlist. If you love your mom and you don't want these cursed songs haunting your dreams tonight, then smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell right now. Trust me, you don't want to risk it. Grab your headphones, if you dare. Let's get right into it.
Let's talk about Okiasan lyrics. So Okiasan is a Vocaloid with a dark lyric. Okiasan was published in January 29th, 2008. In the song, the girl says that her mother is coming and her neck would be twisting, which means her mother is on her way to her, for unknown reasons. At the end, she will say that her mother already got her. It was before she was glitching, which means the mother had already killed her.
Okay, so this one is about a Vocaloid character called Okiasan, with lyrics that are honestly nightmare fuel. The song, "The Girl Says That Her Mother Is Coming," sounds innocent at first, until you realize the meaning. The girl says her neck is twisting, which is this creepy sign that her mother is already there, coming for her. By the end, she glitches out, which is supposed to mean her mom actually killed her. Like, what? Who thought this was a good idea for a Vocaloid track? Vocaloid songs usually go viral for being catchy or artistic, but this is straight up horror hidden in music. A digital character glitching as a metaphor for death? That's some Black Mirror type stuff right there, and honestly, the scariest part is how subtle it is. If you didn't know the translation, you might just think it's another quirky Vocaloid song, but once you know, you can't unhear it. Gives me chills. Alright, let's check out the next TikTok. This one's about another so-called cursed song that's way darker than it first seems.
Let's talk about this song. So apparently there is this song called 1-2-105 so 855249797B385111F22V. And the artist is by Told. If you play this song, you can hear some weird buzzing noise, but it's saying something. It's saying don't believe what you see. After that part, it plays loud music. And after that part, the nursery rhyme song Daisy Bell plays, but cursed. Here is what the song looks like.
Believe what you see.
Right? Stay safe, y'all.
Okay, this is eerie already. A song where you can hear a buzzing noise in the background, and apparently, if you listen closely, it's whispering, "Don't believe what you see." That line alone is creepy because it makes you paranoid. Like, am I hallucinating? Is the song tricking me? And then right after, it blasts loud music before switching into a warped version of Daisy Bell. If you don't know, Daisy Bell is already infamous because it was the first song ever sung by a computer voice in the 1960s, and it already sounds haunting when slowed down. Now imagine it cursed. It's like the song is designed to mess with your brain. First hypnotic whispers, then jump scares, then an old-timey creepy melody. Honestly, it feels less like music and more like an experiment to see how people react under audio stress. Would you guys actually listen to this all the way through? Or would you nope out after hearing the first, "Don't believe what you see"? Because I think I'd be done right there. Okay, but that's nothing compared to this next one.
Let's talk about
How do I meet the
Gloomy
strangest
Sunday.
men? They always
So
seem
Gloomy
to
Sunday is a
find
creepy
me.
song that you
Remember
hear in
that
1980.
time way back when I
Don't play the
kissed a
music.
guy who
It will make you
ate
worse
his
dream.
women friends.
Like,
Now only
you have
dogs
bestie
will
and
follow
she never needs you anymore.
me. Isn't following
And after you play the
I
music
bite
at the night
hand
and you
that
dream
feeds
your
me.
K3L, your
Slap
bestie,
at the face that eats me. Some
you
kind of
realized your
animal
K3L
cannibal
enroll,
made impressions on me.
and you have no chance to play the
Have we
music.
met before?
If you play you having a bad dreams,
Possibly in Michigan.
beware of that lyrics. BC, it is curse, and every country is banned BC of that lyrics. And you never ever play that lyrics when you're in pain. So that's all.
Yup, Gloomy Sunday, probably one of the most infamous songs ever tied to dark legends. The TikTok says it gives you bad dreams, makes you imagine horrible things, and even influence tragedies. Some even call it the cursed Hungarian song. And the history behind it? In real life, the original version was written in the 1930s in Hungary during a time of depression and despair. Newspapers actually claimed the song was linked to a wave of suicide. Whether true or exaggerated, it only made the legend stronger. Hearing this track late at night, when you're already in a dark mood, is said to push people over the edge. That's why some countries even tried to ban it. Now, do I believe a song can literally make you do something like that? Probably not. But music is powerful. It gets into your emotions and plays with your thoughts. If you're already fragile, maybe this really could push you to a darker place. Personally, I'd never want Gloomy Sunday on my late night playlist. Some things you just don't risk. Alright, and this last one is legendary on the internet. You've probably heard the song before, but I bet you didn't know the creepy story behind it.
You've probably heard this disturbing song. But what you probably don't know is the horrible story behind this song called Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Legend says if you listen to even 1 second, you must apologize in the comments immediately, because this song is tied to a real death. The singer, Tiny Tim, was a bizarre television figure from the 60s. People laughed at him, mocked his voice and look, but he didn't care. He kept performing. In 1968, his album became a hit. He even got married on live television, but his bride was just 17. He was 37. Later, he married a fan who'd loved him since childhood. In the 90s, his health declined. Doctors begged him to stop singing. 1,996. He stepped on stage one last time. He picked up his ukulele, sang Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and collapsed mid-performance. He died minutes later from a heart attack. Since then, the song is said to bring death. So if you've heard it, comment sorry now before it's too late.
Okay, Tiptoe Through the Tulips. At first, it just sounds like a weird old novelty song sung in a high-pitched voice by Tiny Tim. But once you hear the backstory, it's actually terrifying. Tiny Tim was this eccentric musician from the 60s, and people made fun of him constantly. Still, he performed non-stop. But here's the part that feels like something out of a horror movie. In 1996, during a live performance, he collapsed while singing this very song and died minutes later. Since then, people say the song is cursed. If you even listen to a few seconds, you're supposed to say sorry or apologize, or else the bad luck follows you. Now, is it really cursed? Maybe not. But the fact that the artist literally died mid-performance, singing this exact song, that's creepy enough for me. It's almost like the song claimed him in the end. And honestly, if you've ever heard it late at night, it doesn't sound cheerful at all. It feels like the soundtrack to something waiting in the shadows. And there we have it, 4 of the creepiest so-called cursed songs floating around on TikTok. From the haunted lyrics of Okiasan, to the hypnotic whispers of Don't Believe What You See, to the dark history of Gloomy Sunday, and finally, the chilling legacy of Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Which one freaked you out the most? Personally, I think the Tiny Tim story gives me the worst chills, just because it's so real. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to dive into even more cursed TikToks, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and smash the like. It really helps the channel out. And hey, maybe comment sorry just in case so you don't bring any bad luck from that last song. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay safe out there. Some songs aren't just music, they're warnings.